their derriere grow until they can't even get between the arms of the chair. And then they're going to get pissed off at everybody and everything else, and they're going to accuse the brethren because they sat there and looked at it over and over and over, and they watched it and thought that they were going to make a difference by reading an article or doing something, and they're going to believe that they are making a difference when they're doing nothing but getting broader at the seams. You see, what we must do, according to Alex, is we must occupy this Facebook page. It's been set up along with the website, in addition to numerous other alternative media websites who are getting on board with this event. Let's get on board with it. Hey, let's spend, let's see, I think I've got, hold on, let me open my billfold. Okay, I know there's supposed to be some money on the way. Praise the Lord for, praise Yahweh for Miss Cindy. $5, $6, $7, $8. Do you think I'm going to spend $8 to get on Facebook, create me an account? Or do you think I'm going to take this $8 and borrow against it and carry my happy tail to Virginia to tell the Bilderbergs, I don't like what you're doing? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you today that it is garbage, it is frivolous, it does not matter. What does matter is that we know the Creator. What does matter is that we help each other in building the kingdom of Yahweh. Wouldn't that be nice to hear from Paul Joseph Watson or Alex Jones, or for the fact of the matter, from anybody on Facebook or email or Gmail or whatever in the name of Yahweh there is out there? I'll just put that $8 back up. I don't want to lose it. But let me move on. Let me move on in kindness, please. I must. Dang, I'm gonna run out of time here. I'm gonna run out of time. But if you go there, you can go to the Facebook page and get a detailed thing of what's going on, and then you can carry. Hey, you can get in your Volvo, or you can maybe you guys can get on your private jet. LOL. I'm just laughing out loud. Or maybe with all of the Facebook followers you have, you might want to tell them about what's going on at Bilderberg. They can come by in their Learjet and pick your happy ASS up and pick you up at a private airport. Then y'all can fly up there together, and you can spit on the concrete, the pavement that they drove in on while they went behind the scenes at the hotel in Virginia to tell you to go to hell in a gas truck. What have you accomplished? Oh, about $1,500, $2,000 in the economy for Obama to finish destroying you, along with the other demonic people. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Oh, I'm on it today, ain't I? Yeah, I am. I got nothing to lose. Except, hey, I'm in trouble with Yahweh if I don't tell the truth. But anyway, he goes on, he says, as we have exhaustively documented, exactly, I agree with that. It's been year after year after year, and every time it rolls around, the same thing. But we're taking it back. Get on board! Get on board with me! Get on board! We're going to take your calls in a minute. Wait. I gotta slow down. We're going to take your... Get on board! The Alex Jones train. Anyway, just joking. Move along. Anyway, they've exhaustively documented there are numerous examples to illustrate the fact merely a talking shop. Well, you know what? Hey, no, they're not. I agree with that. They're not merely a talking shop. By gosh, oh yeah, they do. But what does the mainstream and ulterior media do? Notice I said ulterior, not alternative. The ulterior motive of the mainstream media is to get you to go to the alternative media and get you hyped up. Therefore, they can conquer and divide and keep you in a place, in a state of disarray. Therefore, your function will not be on the word of life. Therefore, your function will not be on your family and the kingdom of Yahweh. Therefore, your function will be that you turn away from this disinformation I'm having to feed to you today, this bottom-feeding garbage. Therefore, you won't go to the mainstream media, but you will go to places like Facebook. You will go to other places, and you will agree to disagree with other people in a nice form and fashion. Okay, you will say, you know what, hey, I do agree that Obama don't deserve to be there, but you know what, I'm not going to mention Endtime Watchman. I'm not going to mention C.S. Rivers. I'm not going to talk about wires work because they're lunatics. They scream all the time, and they're in your face trying to put the word of Yahweh in your bones and in your marrow of your bones and help you realize that everything that the people are talking about is nothing but a garbage game. But yet I digress. I have to calm down. The veins in my arms are like twice as big as they ought to be. Probably got veins in my head. I don't have a mirror. I don't have a mirror out here in the garage like Alex does in his. I have not combed my hair today. No, I've not put on any makeup. I'm sitting here in a Up Your Arsenal T-shirt I've had for 7 years, okay? I'm sitting here in Wrangler blue jeans I've had for 9 or 10 years. I'm sitting here in a pair of boots I've had for 12 years. I'm sorry that I'm not in makeup and I don't have a studio. But I'm not sorry to bring about this part of the news today. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all that I've not went over there and been sucked into the Facebook thing to stop the Bilderbergers. I'm not sorry that I have brought you the very truth of what's going on. It's year after year after year. Same old song and dance. What are they going to do? They're going to keep reporting on it, and they're going to keep making money off of it, and they're going to keep doing nothing about it. But yet, wait a minute. Why don't I, tomorrow, I think what I'll do tomorrow, I think I'll do it. I think that I will line up some military callers tomorrow. Although I don't screen callers, I think I'll line up 2 or 3, 4 military callers. They'll go along with everything I'm saying, and I'll just put them into puppets and everything, and they'll say that I'm doing the greatest job on the earth, and you know what, because of what I said and what I did, they woke up. No, they woke up because they got tired of being asleep. Okay? They woke up. It's kind of like this. When I preach the word of the Creator, it's not me that wakes them up. It's the word that comes forth that wakes them up. I'm nothing. But yet at the same time, it's because of Drudge. It's because of the InfoWar. It's because of the Patriot movement that you're going to be okay. It's because of that movement that you shall be able to be prepared to be raptured out of here. Or if you're not raptured out of here, you will have your inner food. You'll have a Berkey filter. You'll have everything you need to be sustained in the coming things. Yeah, I just got through looking at wires. You're absolutely right. Wires, I tell you, man, I'm so pissed about the Facebook thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and by the way, do me a favor, Wires. Do me a favor. Yeah, I talked about it yesterday. Do me a favor. We don't use the Facebook, but Snapchat, son of a gun, off of there. I don't want nothing to do. I don't even want to be near it. Oh, and by the way, let me go ahead and fill you in on something. I won't call any names, but I have a friend. Are you kidding me, Endtime? You mean you got a friend? Well, I got a few of them. We did some investigating behind the scenes on Facebook and how to go in the back door and look at people's stuff this morning, and I got to tell you, I spent about an hour and 45 minutes with a friend, and we looked at some stuff, and I got to tell you, I am one more pissed off human being. Okay? Because people say, Facebook is all out in the open. Everything's good to go. Well, I don't have it. I don't use it. Okay? Wires created it back in, February of 2011. I've not even used it. Go look and see the last time it was any activity. I think it was February of 2011. I hate the thing. I hate it. But yet at the same time, and I told y'all this, and I'm going back to the beginning of the article. There's been a Facebook page created for this, okay? For what? For what? For the Bilderberg. There has been a detailed Facebook page that's been set up for the Bilderberg. But what's going to come out of that? Nothing. Nobody's going to stop the Bilderberg. But I'll tell you what will come out of it. Is Sister Susie will meet Sister Bob. Now, I'm not talking about you, Bob, but it'll go, and it'll keep going, and keep rolling, and keep progressing, and it'll take them into different situations, and they'll forget all about the Bilderbergs. But guess what? The page that was created to stop the Bilderbergs on Facebook will become a whore-hopping dungeon where people can have their embellishment of anything and everything they want to do and look at behind the scenes, and guess what? The other people will have no clue about it. Yes, I wish to be the first to tell you. Let me give a testimony here, if I may. And I want to do it in kindness, okay? When I found out that my wife had a Facebook page, years ago, the first thing I said is, What in the hell do you need that for? And the second thing I said, if you want it, you got it. And here we are, some years later, and it's nothing but turmoil when it comes to that. Because guess what? It does nothing but occupy the time of a good person. It does nothing, and by the way, it does nothing but take away. Take away. It does nothing but take away from what the person could be. That's all it does. Okay? Tell me, prove me wrong, please, today. And the number to call in tomorrow, the guest call-in will be 347-945-6751 tomorrow on the show. You can call in tomorrow, prove to me the goodness and the usefulness of Facebook in terms of beating back the Bilderbergers. What's it going to accomplish? Is it going to wake 2 or 3 people up to know that Bilderberg exists? We already know that. We know that. Hundreds upon hundreds of millions of people know they exist. What's it going to do? Anything except it's going to bring them. Why is John Stokes calling me? It's going to bring them to a point that they cannot do anything about it, but they can hook up and get matched up. And they can enjoy each other's company in a frivolous lifestyle that don't make a rat's rear end about nothing. And by the way, let me go ahead and say this, and I say this in love. How can somebody sit there? How in the name of God can somebody, in the name of Yahweh, sit on the internet and follow on Facebook what the Bilderbergs are doing? They sit there for hour upon hour. As a matter of fact, documented, there's a lot of people sit there 5.5, 6 hours a day, off and on Facebook. Off and on, 5.5, and they look at, and they, wait, they got a scripture from the Lord. The Lord told them this. Sister Susie said this down here. But wait a minute. What about your own family? What about the people that really do love Yahweh? Do they matter? Well, twice a month, probably. That's about all that matters. Other than that, forget about it. And so it is with following Mr. Jones and following the Occupy Bilderberg. All you're going to get is a detailed Facebook page, and you're going to look at a website, and you're going to see that nothing's going to happen except Bilderbergs are going to do what they want to do. They're going to keep going down the line and continue down the path of destruction, and they're going to continue destroying you and I. And at the same time, you want to get mad at Bilderberg? That's fine. By gosh, get mad at your own self and look at your own website, look at your own stuff and see what you're promoting and what you're doing. See what it is that carries you through the day. See what it is that when you are told don't spend your day in frivolous garbage, see how pissed off you get at yourself and others around you. See what you find out that the reality situation, I'm running out of time. The reality of the situation is this, that way back since 2002, Mr. Jones has been covering this and drawing attention. And may the Lord Yahweh God bless him for doing it. But what has happened since then? Nothing. Like I said, ain't been one boot put up nobody's butt, nor shall there ever be. So enjoy the Bilderberg Facebook and add it to your friends list. And if you don't like that being on your friends list, just go behind the scenes and click on another friend, and then you can do it behind the scenes as if you don't have the friends that go to that useless, frivolous garbage like many do with Facebook in general. Enjoy your day. I'm out of time. Adios. I'll see you later.